Welcome to Frequency Flow, where we don't just talk energy, we live it, we breathe it, we become it. And today we are awakening a force that the world has long misunderstood, long feared, long forgotten, but can no longer ignore. Today we rise into the truth of divine masculinity, not the wounded, controlling, forceful kind of masculinity, but the sacred kind, the rooted kind, the kind that builds, protects, leads, and loves without needing to dominate or destroy. Because let's be clear, the world doesn't need more men hardened by pain or puffed up by ego. The world needs more warriors of wisdom, more fathers of frequency, more kings who lead from the heart and walk with soul-led purpose. You were born with a blueprint. Every human, no matter your gender identity, carries both masculine and feminine energy. But divine masculinity has a unique frequency, a sacred structure. It's the mountain that holds space for the river, the container for the flow, the action to the intuition, the sword of truth to the cup of emotion. It is order, strength, clarity, direction, focus, discipline, presence, and protection, aligned not with power over others, but with power within. True divine masculinity doesn't run from emotions. It creates safety for emotions to exist. It doesn't hide behind control. It cultivates order through honor. It doesn't prove itself through force. It shows up in unwavering presence. The wounded masculine versus the divine. Many of us, no matter our identity, have been shaped by the wounded masculine. Emotionless detachment, toxic competition, domination, aggression, control, suppressed vulnerability, seeking validation through status or fear. But the divine masculine isn't afraid to be soft. It isn't afraid to cry. It isn't afraid to say, I was wrong, or, I love you, or, I'm listening. The divine masculine doesn't run from responsibility, it embraces it. It doesn't abuse power, it protects and uplifts with it. This is the energy of the sacred father, the wise teacher, the focused creator, the guardian of truth, the presence that holds and honors. And it is rising again. What does divine masculinity look like in action? It looks like showing up for your purpose even when no one is watching, creating structure and boundaries that support growth, leading with vision, not ego, listening with humility before reacting with pride, channeling anger into transformation instead of destruction, loving with full presence without shame or performance. Divine masculinity isn't about being alpha. It's about being anchored in truth, anchored in integrity, anchored in divine mission. Your power is not in performance, it's in presence. You don't have to prove your strength. You are strength. You don't have to compete to be worthy. You were born worthy. The masculine in its highest form is protective, creative, and spiritually disciplined. It's the inner voice that says, I will build what is sacred. I will fight for what is right. I will stay grounded when the world shakes. I will be still when needed, and take action when called. I will not abandon myself, my family, my tribe, or my calling. This isn't ego-driven manhood. This is soul-driven masculinity, the return of the sacred king. The world is calling for a new kind of leadership, not just political but energetic. We need men and masculine-anchored beings who are leaders of compassion, warriors of wisdom, protectors of peace, fathers of the future, anchors of divine presence. And this begins within you. If you feel the fire rising in your belly right now, it's not anger. It's remembrance. You are remembering who you came here to be. Not a copy of someone else. Not a puppet of systems that silenced you. But a sacred masculine force of nature. Here to restore harmony. Here to walk with honor. Here to rise. Speak these divine masculine affirmations. Say them in your breath. In your spine. In your soul. I lead from love, not from fear. My presence is my power. I am disciplined, grounded, and guided by spirit. I protect what is sacred, including myself. I embody divine strength, wisdom, and truth. The divine masculine flows through me in balance and harmony. This is Frequency Flow, where your spirit is honored, where your soul is strengthened, where we remember, energy is everything, intention is everything, and alignment is sacred. So rise, King. Rise, divine leader. Rise, sacred warrior. Not to dominate, but to protect. Not to control, but to align. Not to silence, but to speak life. The divine masculine is not coming, it's here. And it lives in you. If you enjoyed this message, please send to someone you love, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and stay highly favored and aligned.